Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Shedlong Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Struck out in his first at bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jonathan Villar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's an ideological shift in the game.
Knock you
That's
out,
a big
boy.
topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Hit out towards second. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. On its way is pitch number 75. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And another foul ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 0-2 once
You
more.
wanna fight, bro?
He's outside for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Knock you ugly, sluggy, luggy, make
And
sure
a sinker
ugly.
called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
Up
But
next
what's
is
really
Cincinnati.
impressive to me, he
The
hasn't
pitcher,
walked anyone either.
DJ
He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ladies and
Malik
gentlemen,
Smith will come
your
on as a
attention,
pinch
please.
hitter to try and make an
Pinch hitting
impact
for
with one
Cincinnati.
away.
Number 22, Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the
shortstop.
advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Tomas Vargas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
fly ball right down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Oscar Yanoa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 73.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that misses 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Javier Baez will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy in the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Left center, base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Next, here is James McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Jose De Leon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. De Leon is there, and he has it for the out. And now, Jonathan Villar. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man. Down 5. Another run across here.
Oh, and it eats him
¿Es
up a
gameplay?
bit. To second for one.
No. Mañana.
You don't watch it?
No, they called me in like twice and I told them no.
For today?
Yeah, I gotta work night shift tomorrow.
But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit out towards second. Senzel's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Reds 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on the way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Nick Castellanos now. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now he'll step off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped down
Oh,
the
you gotta
line,
be fucking
and this will
kidding me.
stay inside the
bullshit.
third base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that's over. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 9 on the year, as they have widened this lead to 8 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was good, bro. Knock you out.
Knock me out.
Yeah.
Knock me out.
Yeah, bum.
Knock me out.
Bum.
Come say it closer.
Bum.
Keep your mouth open.
Wait, what?
Back to 2-2.
Yo, bro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Sal Romano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 47, Sal.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez.
ugly looking.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bozo.
Yeah, I'm a baller.
Yeah, bum.
I'm a baller.
Yeah.
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 I'm a baller. I'm a baller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a baller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bozo, bro.
I'm a baller.
You bozo, bro. Wait, hold up. Looking that cute.
Thank you, Poppy.
Now,
Hey,
Yo, some
yo.
dude walked up to me. He said, "What's poppin', cutie?" And I said,
Hey,
"Nothing
time to
sexy."
start making
Hey,
some
yo, y'all
finds
niggas is
himself in a
gay.
tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
he pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire, and now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a 2nd time here. Francisco Lindor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Francisco.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Romano, 28 years old. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit to first. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets lead this one 12-1. Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
Now to the plate, here is Aristides Aquino. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 44.
from the stretch. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Shedlong Jr. is on deck. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Stepping in now, Shedlong Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I never fall out with the bro. And when your family turn the phone.
Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start
Now
this
back.
inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
Don't give a fuck if they yells, cause mix well. I'm only counting big bills. Big bills. My nigga number big
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Porto.
John Porto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 2.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
So next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber. His prior history versus this arm, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fouled off. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber, and that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Noah Ramirez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Davy Grillon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Carlos Carrasco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now in the box, Davy Grillon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Westbrook, rock a baby. I never fall out with the bro. Here with your family, turning the boat. Here in the house in the road. Study for those that fit money more. That if you find Jesus alone.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Southeast, nothing about these when it's on, but it went about deep, but it fall, nothing to time deep, over to the first time, see, never know, blind skin.
And he fouls this one off.
Catch it off the back foot. Ain't never seen nothing but the bucket to sleep, John.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Tomas Vargas.
Next to stand in is Tomas Vargas. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The pitch. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now back.
Reds down to their final out now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-1 at the end of this one. The Metropolitans scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jacob deGrom earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.